another one.
I haven't had you weigh in on the boy Chang's president articles going viral. Ingekuwa inafanyika USA, hatungekuwa tunapumua. Come on. That was a friend asking us to weigh in on Nyakundi's boy Chang campaign. When you marry a woman over 30, that's not marriage, that's wife inheritance. Because aggregated body count at that age is inversely proportional to the sexual obligations of a married woman to her husband. Cyprian is Nyakundi. Cyprian has raised very salient issues. The boy child is being trampled on. The boy child is being stolen from. This could not have come at a better time. And I join all those who are saying that Cyprian is doing a great service to this society. This man deserves a medal. He is doing great because these issues have been for the longest time swept under the carpet, but now they are in the public, all thanks to Cyprian. This is the greatest nonsense I've ever heard in all my life. I want to give you 5 reasons why this boy child campaign that Cyprian is carrying on is nonsense. It's twaddle, it's hot air, it's distracting, and it deserves not a single thought from you, not a single second. Number 1, Cyprian is the typical man who is intimidated by a competent woman. Number 2, bigotry, or is it bigotry, is not new. Number 3, you are not a victim, you are no one's fool. Number 4, all affirmative action, from the one from Gauchan and not to this, it's total waste of time. I'll show you why. And number 4, social media has presented us with the greatest opportunity ever. I say this is the greatest time to be alive, but also it has its problems. Welcome. This is Tafsiri.com, winner thrive and business in a digital world.
I was real happy because I had a son.
Let's talk about 5 reasons why this Nyakundi campaign is a waste of time. I hope by the end of this we agree that Nyakundi is wasting everyone's time. Number 1, I know you have met people who are intimidated by success. Now Nyakundi is the type of man who is intimidated by a competent woman. They cannot stand a competent woman because they make them feel less. Nyakundi wants us to go to that time back in Africa when women used to go with the hand row and men were men. Men were feeling like men. That is the Africa that Nyakundi wants us to go back in. But I'm sorry to say that ship has sailed. That old Africa is not coming back. They want to find a way to move on, and the world has already moved on. So for the likes of Nyakundi, I think it's about time they found another way to feel like men, because that time is gone. Number 2, we are saying that this bigotry is not new. What Nyakundi is doing is executing a well-laid plan to get followers, to gain relevance online. Great work. And I want to give you one quick study of where this has worked on perfectly. There's a guy called Jones, ranks up second Infowars. What Jones does is that he sits down and creates stories, conspiracies. He may wake up one day and say, I will tell these people that Obama is a devil. And he creates very good stories. He has a massive following of over 15 million people in America and all over the world. He sells t-shirts, documentaries. He really does cash in. And if you look at the rest of Europe, Paris, UK, you have people who are doing this. But now, for them, most they do with race issues, religious issues. But now when you come back in Kenya, race issue is not a big issue, religion issue is not a hot key issue, but women are the raw hanging fruits. If you look at Robert Arai when he was coming up, he used to be very nasty against women, and they gave him a couple of dozens of followers. Nyakundi plan will work, and it's already working. This thing has boosted him now to another level. You can hear, like, from the text that I read from at the beginning of this, he's now being called the boy Chang's president, the representative. He has found a way to be relevant, and this thing is working for him. So all this is pure math. It has worked elsewhere, and it's working for Nyakundi. Number 3 is that you are saying you're no one's victim, you're no one's fool. I think anyone who comes to you and tells you that you are a victim, that you are helpless, is not helping you. Because in this life, you are in charge, my friend. You are the agent. Life does not happen to you. Anything that happens in life, it's you. It's your decisions. You have a choice. You are strong. You are capable. So Nyakundi, for example, Nyakundi, they are saying that every Friday, a Kenyan boy withdraws money from an ATM. On Monday, a Kenyan girl deposits money in an ATM. Let's ask ourselves one simple question. On Friday, when I go and withdraw money from my bank to take a girl out, did anyone force me to do it? It's a choice. It's a judicious choice that I made, a conscious decision that I made that I'll take this girl out. And so, I could tell him, guys, that the reason that you have not completed that master's degree, the reason that you have not completed that project you began at your rural home many years ago, is because a certain girl, it's because of women of Kenya. This is nonsense, and we must call it for what it is. You're incapable, you're capable, you're in charge. Number 4, there's a time they used to push this girl child narrative, but our mothers or grandmothers did not listen to it, and that's why they were able to raise families. The women who are successful today never listened to this narrative. They went on doing what they do. What I mean is that when a person comes and tells you that, you know what, things are happening to you, the reason that you have not done this or you have not achieved this is because of this or that. When responsibility is taken away from you, now you feel like you're not responsible. It's not you, it's things that are happening. We won't even try. That is why this, the same way the girl child with carrying some people off, waiting for a savior, is the same way this boy child will carry some people off. That's the truth. So this affirmative action does not work for anyone. It only works for those people who benefit directly from these things. Number 5, we are saying that this social media thing is the greatest opportunity that we have here. Before, we used to say that opportunities, business opportunities for preserve or a few mighty people, it was out of reach for ordinary guys like me and you. But now you see, recently I've seen that this social media space, this digital age is the greatest thing to have ever happened. This is the best time to be alive, is that you can open a business in your house and in 5 months it can be a Fortune 100 company without spending a coin in marketing or advertising. So my question is, why shouldn't we shouldn't turn these ideas, we shouldn't come together and share ideas. The same way that digital age has brought opportunities, it has also brought so many distractions, because behind a keyboard, my friend, someone was saying that if you put a mask on a person's face, they will show you the real. It's the same way that this digital has done this digital behind a keyboard. People have been able to spread it, people have been able to spread gossip, but that's why we need to be more keen than ever. When you are absorbing information online, ask yourself questions, be your own curator of information. Don't just take anything because it's been said as the truth. Before the election, you and this guy, Control Mutai, Isakan and blogger, mostly does Twitter, was so much against Kenyatta re-election, and he had a massive following. Actually, his Telegram channel was thriving against electing with Kenyatta. Then he found a case in court which had the potential of stopping the election. Talk is, he was given 8 million. His lawyer never heard from him again. He disappeared because that's what he was out to achieve. That was his goal. I wouldn't be surprised if this girl child campaign that Cyprian Nyakundi is calling on, maybe there is someone behind it. After a while, we hear that there is now an NGO which is carrying out boy child training, financial training, and all that. Yeah? And you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. You'll be getting a lot of money. Always take everything that you see online with a pinch of salt. And that's the only way that we'll be able to grow. Thanks for watching. This is tafsiri.com. Let me know what you think. Tafsiri.com. Win a thrive a business in a digital world. Thank you for watching.